your place for radiant wellness and soul-forward living. Join your host, Jess Juntunen, quantum healer, intuitive, and midwife to the awakening spirit, as we dive into quantum tools, wisdom teachings, and integrated healing pathways for transformation. You can live a life of freedom to be without limitation. Cozy up, grab your tea, and enjoy this hour of expansion, wisdom, and love. Namaste and welcome to Soul Fusion Cafe. I'm your host, Jess Juntunen, here on another beautiful Tuesday afternoon lunch if you're on Eastern Time and 9 a.m. Pacific Time. And coming in here in the beginning of August, and today's show is very much about how we are in this choice moment. August is a choice month and a choice year. And what does all that mean for us and what's going forward? So a lot of beautiful, amazing energy to be shared around what's happening and where we're going, and to just really support our greater A-Lion-Ment and what that means, and how we can come into our alignment with our true nature more fully. And just popping over to chat. Namaste, B. I am so happy you are in La Sala at Tosa Blue Mountain, Ecuador, drinking your tea. It is awesome to connect with you while you are there, and I know you're having an amazing journey. Namaste, Gary. Awesome to see you. Namaste, Amara. Yeah, awesome. So I try to pop over to the chat where I can on YouTube at Oneness Talk Radio, and also we are at Facebook, Oneness Talk Radio, as well as onenesstalkradio.com with the live stream and everything else. And I just totally love that we've got listeners all over the place, including down in Ecuador at Tosa Blue Mountain. That is the amazing Bee who has called into our show and has been part of the Tosa community for some time, and so many miracles and so much amazing stuff happens in this community. It really is a blessing to be with you, to connect with you, to be here, because this hour is always about community and coming together, whether you can be here live or you're catching the recording later. It's that moment where we can be reminded of our connection and that we're not alone, and that there are other beings out there that are also on this path of self-ascension, evolving consciousness, that want to co-create a new experience for the world. But sometimes it doesn't feel like we're the mainstream. However, we really are the mainstream. This really is the mainstream, to be in this place of authenticity, of joy, of spirit, of creating from the truth of our being what we believe is possible for ourselves, for our children's children, for the world. And this is the mainstream. We might feel like sometimes we're out there floating around, and who understands us and who can we talk to about all the things that are happening in our own life and our own evolution. And here's a place, Oneness Talk Radio. Oneness Talk Radio is absolutely incredible. There are so many hosts and beings here that are sharing the message of positivity and spiritual upliftment. So check it out, because there are so many streams out there right now that could be seeking to pull you away from the truth of who you are. There are so many opportunities that are just in our face that say, hey, come over here, forget who you really are, just come play in the density. And it's really important that we are able to be reminded that no, density is the illusion, right? And there are these other beings that are wanting to explore and play in their multidimensional existence and experience. And those of you that are in the Monday Magic community, I know you are basking in the glow of how incredible last night's Monday Magic was. If you don't know what Monday Magic is, find out. Go to shriandkira.com and click on the Monday Magic and find out, if your heart is calling, please join, because every week we are unlocking the I am discourses and messages of oneness. And it's always so incredible. And it's always an amazing community. And you can probably also just head over to, not probably, head over to Official Shri and Kira on YouTube, and you'll be able to catch last night's Monday Magic over there that was live streamed. So there are so many ways to tune in and find community and places that truly are offering the support and upliftment, because we need it. We need to be reminded, because like as I was just sharing, there are so many opportunities to pull us away, and it's very easy to have happen. And if we're out there feeling like, wow, I'm the only person in my friend group or my family that is doing this kind of work on myself and growing this way, it can feel lonely. And there is a experience that we all must walk through as we evolve, called the void, and oftentimes that means feeling very alone, or feeling you just have to like walk through that and trust on the other side there's so much coming in. But the importance of communities like this cannot be understated, because it's really what allows us to remember our own mastery. In the mirror of one another, we see each other and we receive the blessing of sharing in this space. And speaking of sharing, if you would like to call in today and you have a miracle you would like to share, or you have a question, or you would like to receive a mini reading, the call in number is 517-208-1500. Again, 517-208-1500. And let's see if I can put it up on the screen here for a bit for you too, because it's always amazing to hear your miracles and your sharings. And if you would like a mini reading, that's always, of course, my blessing to offer that as well. And, this day, this moment is hugely important for all of us. August 2021. And for a moment, I want to take us back to August 8th, 2020, and just think about where you were a year ago. 8/8/2020 was the opening of the Lionsgate. 8/8 is the Lionsgate, and we are coming up on 8/8/2021 very soon. That's going to be on Sunday, and it's potent. It's a new moon up level experience that is happening that day. And if you're not in my new moon ceremony and you would like to be part of that group and be part of the blessing of the new moon ceremony on 8/8, the Lionsgate, on the up level day, hello, it's going to be powerful. And when we come together in that container, we are expanding the peace, anchoring the love, and being the joy when we are in that circle together. So check out selfascensionstudios.com and you will see new moon ceremony registration right there. So please think about where you are at, and if that calls to you in any way, join us. This is just a gift of service. If you feel called to donate, certainly that is beautiful. But if you are just needing to be there and you don't have those means or not going to do it, just please come. It's really there as a gift of service. Okay. So yeah, check that out, because I'm blown away that we're going to have 8/8 the Lionsgate on a new moon, and it's an up level date. It is absolutely beyond incredible and powerful. So I'm taking us back a year ago. 8/8/2020 was a huge moment of the ignition, activation of divine feminine on this planet. And think about your last year, what you've been doing, where you've been going, what's been birthing in your world, because that was a moment the divine feminine on the planet really came forth and birthed into a greater balance. And it has been building to this point, but we are in this place of reunification and balance of the divine feminine, divine masculine, and coming into that unity consciousness as we honor the rise of the divine feminine. And many of you that may be tuning in know that WWA Global was birthed for this moment now. And it was that moment, 8/8, the Lion's Gate, that we brought forth WWA Global Women Wellness Awakenings. Myself, Shri Ramka, Master Lady Kira Ra, as this Trinity, and all of you that are a part of this experience or want to be a part of this experience. It's not going anywhere, but we, for the past year, have been powerfully leading and mentoring groups of people and having summits. And the next festival gathering summit is going to be in September at the equinox. We had our last gathering in March at the March equinox, and we will be coming into September. And there's just so much more to share about that, but I have to bring that in. The Women Wellness Awakenings, women as the expression of the divine feminine, and the divine feminine transcending all notion of gender, right? That this is for everybody, regardless if you feel that you are a male or a female or anything else in between, or wherever you feel you call. We all have the divine feminine within us. We all have this connection within us that is seeking a greater balance in our life and on our planet. And that's the code, the Women Wellness Awakenings, the wellness. How are we taking care of ourselves and our world? And this is a very ascended perspective on wellness, not just a prescription for wellness. This is living ascended life and awakening to really be opening our eyes, are beyond our physical eyes, right? Our vision, being able to really see, harness, channel, be the miracle maker that we are, to really claim that as our birthright. In Lion-Ment, alignment, alignment, right? A little play on words, but the in Lion-Ment, to be enlightened is to be enlightened, to be in alignment, to be with the truth of your soul, to be aligned with the truth of your soul, right? And this beautiful energy of the lion stepping out of the woods, this beautiful energy of the birthing that is happening on the planet. Everything has been converging, and we just need to make it to September, and everything is opening up full throttle. Hold the vision. August matters a lot. This is a choice month. What choices are you looking at? What choice is before you? Just coming out of July, that was experience. We are always in this refining cycle of awareness, experience, choice. So there was the experience of July that led to the choice of August. And we are in an amazing month. And if you say yes to you, if you keep saying yes to your dreams, if you keep saying yes to everything that has been seeded this past year, and particularly paying attention to since March, when that equinox hit, whether you were conscious of it or not, you were seeding your intentions. You were planting what you're planning to manifest. And if you feel you weren't really consciously aware of that, take a breath and spend a little time just journeying back in time and feeling the energy of what was going on for you in March, what was happening, what's been birthing in your life. And August is all this rainbow bridge as we move into the September equinox. And I know some of you on this call right now that are in the chat were at the WWA Global Festival back in March. And whether you were there virtually or in person, and there was so much that happened during that. And the Kenyari, the indigenous, beautiful lineage keepers of this planet, of that have a cosmology that's so ancient and unbroken, that came to toast the Blue Mountain, that were there not just for us and the participants that were there, but for like the whole planet, right? And that the ceremony that happened and the energies that were shared and the divine feminine coming back into balance in their own lineage healing, right? They were healing uh, all kinds of their own lineage where women had not been in ceremony, they had not been, the keepers of the sacred rites, and they are being brought back into that again now, right? And just as the whole planet is recognizing uh this rising divine feminine, whether or not it likes it or not, well, the planet, she loves it, but humanity on this planet, it's a wild time, because as the feminine is rising, there are these energies that seek to stop it. So that is why your enlightened presence is so needed and important, because the lion, like, this is lost books of the Essene. The lion steps out of the woods, right? And when the lion steps out of the woods, the Asina, they talk about this in the Lost Books of the Essene. Go read it on ShriAndKira.com. Go check that out. That whole series is there, free to read. It's incredible. And the lion coming out of the woods is that metaphor for coming out of density, coming out of the density experience. The woods is the density where we are playing and we're on the game board, and that's where all the drama lives, and many beings are so asleep there, and we need those lions that, and that's fine, everyone gets to be where they are, and the experience of density is so important, everyone's doing their job. But if you feel like you are that lion that is ready to come out of the woods, that's ready to roar, that's ready to uh, show your true nature and say yes to your divinity and your mission, this is the time. There's not wait till later. It really is right now. It's right now, because everything we're doing, all the choices we make, are impacting September and beyond. And, there's going to be an incredible lineage holders event on August 12th. Hold that date. Check out ShriAndKira.com, get on their newsletter, get on my newsletter at selfascensionstudios.com. Find us on social media, because we'll be sharing more about this, and you'll be able to register very soon. But the lineage holders event is going to be also incredible next week, August 12th, because this is the moment that, if you came here and knew you were here to do something, this is the moment to say, yeah, I'm going to do that. Because we're on that threshold. And September equinox is when we harvest all of the gifts that we seeded in March. And this August energy is this full circle of when we opened this container. And this golden chalice energy that is 2021, that began in 2020, we are opening that up as we open these 3 gates of 2021. August is this second gate. It's like July, August were like the gate. This is the sealing of the gate in August for the next gate to open, September, October. And then the next will be November, December. So think about this threshold and these beautiful gates that you are stepping through, and then sealing as you get ready to step through the next, and then sealing, and then through the next. We are absolutely evolving. We are absolutely on our way. And to be enlightened with your truth, I mean, this is like every day, cultivate your awareness. Where am I at? Where are my thoughts at? Where am I putting my energy? Where am I being in my integrity and truth without any fear? Where am I in fear? Where am I aligned with fear? And what does the lion do when they realize that? They step out of the woods and into the field. And there are so many other lions that are so happy to see you there and are so excited to see you there. And yes, we have to be prepared, because there are those that will not like it. They will not understand. They will run away. They will want to stop you. They will want to slay the lion. Usually that is done with words. And, it can just take a few words from somebody that you shared your truth with, right? If you are not standing strong in yourself to tear us down. So pay attention. Where's your energy? Who are you around? Who are you spending time with? Because it's all good wherever you want to be. If you want to be in density, that is 100% great, and go and do it really well. Like Archangel Zadkiel says, go do density really well, you know? But if you are choosing to open up your multidimensional presence, if you are choosing your authenticity and saying yes to having a soul forward life where you are leading with your soul versus your fears, right? Then choose that if that is what's calling you, because we need you, right? Everyone's doing what they need to be doing. But if you are feeling, like you're on the fence, you got to pick density or ascension, right? You've got to choose, because being on the fence is so very uncomfortable. And it's a moment. It's a moment that I know in my own heart of hearts that I have been here and been uh, called to, and it's now. Like everything you've ever worked on, everything you ever went through, the good, the bad, the ugly, all of it, preparing us for right now. I mean, this isn't just platitudes or just saying it. I mean, this is real. And when you choose your authenticity, when you choose your soul, when you choose to say yes to the dreams and what you believe is possible, the universe is conspiring in your favor. When you keep saying yes, you will get the support you need for whatever it is you are stepping forth with. You will be met with the support, and you have to trust. Key, key, key. You have got to trust yourself and the divine in your life, because without that, then you're in fear, and then you're in contraction, and then you cannot attract that which you are seeking from the soul level, because you'll be attracting from your fear more things to be afraid of, right? So it's a moment that matters a lot. It really does, and that you're here now live or in the recording, and whatever here is for you, just knowing that you're on your path, you're on your journey, and you're exactly where you need to be. And speaking of beautiful, amazing journeys and souls and saying yes, we have a few callers on the line, and I have got to bring in, it looks like coming to us from Tosa Blue Mountain and from La Sala, we have B on the line. Namaste, B. Let's welcome you in.
OMG, like you would not believe. I'm so connected right now. I love you guys so much. It's amazing to be here. I mean, does it get better than this? It's like connecting, saying yes, yes, yes. I started with WWA Global Lionsgate, and then it all began there. I mean, I came here in March, and I'm back again, and it's the connection right now. If I just sending my love and my heart right now. I'm sitting here just in amazement. What else? If you could have anything in the world, why not? Why not say yes? Why not go beyond and give yourself that gift? And I did, and it's been nothing but amazing.
Oh, B, I am so happy you called in and are connecting with us now, because I am sitting here just feeling all of the gifts. It's like I'm seeing all of the light that's just coming in and around you, and your mastery presence coming forward, and that you said yes to this soul journey. And knowing you, I feel like I've known you forever, right? We met a year ago, but with WWA starting, and then met for real in March, and that you said yes, and that you're back there right now and connecting with us, and that you are that lioness, and you are clearly out of the woods, and you're clearly making your choice, and I cannot wait to see where else this goes. And I just honor you and your mastery, and the one that has said yes to everything that has been before you. I mean, it's incredible. And thank you for being on this WWA journey, because it wouldn't be the same without you.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm just like, it's like all coming together, and it's beyond words. I never imagined this feeling of love and compassion and bliss. And it's like taking Nim right now. It's like this all conspired together. It was like I couldn't plan it better than this. Like, I don't know how it was planned that I'm here doing Nim, and everything just co-conspired together. And then you have the community backing you up. It's like, oh, I only wish the community, keep saying yes. That's all I wish. Thank you.
Thank you. Namaste, love, and just keep on keeping on, girl. We love you so much. Thank you. Oh my gosh, it's so incredible, and as I was sharing earlier, B is down at Tosa Blue Mountain right now in Ecuador. And if you don't know where that is or what's going on there, please go to tosabluemountain.com, go to shriankira.com and get connected, because it's truly a place where miracles happen on the regular, and they happen in all our lives on the regular. But those of you that have been there know the energy there is profound. It's like being in Indiana Jones / Hogwarts. It's a magical, amazing place. And to be saying yes to yourself and taking that journey there and being there, it's incredible. And there are probably a few seats left in September at the WWA event. You got to email support at self-ascension.com and tell Sue over there, like, I am very interested. It's going to be in September around the time of the equinox, and we can get you more details. There may be a few spots left. And just seeing all the love over in the chat. Namaste and hello, Angela and Gary and Jill too. And Purple Sparkles over there. And Alea. Namaste. Oh, beautiful Alea. Yeah. Well, normally I don't always see these in the chat, but I saw it, and a request for a mini reading, and I would be so honored to do that. Normally I love you guys to call in, and if anybody didn't catch that number and wants to call in, I'll put that on the screen. But yeah, it just feels like that was calling out to me. And she shares, I've been navigating through psychic fluing this past week. And we really can go through these flu-like experiences when we are releasing things from our emotional body, our psyche, and have these powerful experiences. And I think that's really important to address here. So I think that's why your message called out to me, and really realizing that we are going through so very much right now. Before I do and offer this little mini reading for Leia, and I think it's for everybody, really, guys. So thank you so much for asking. And just feeling into our hearts, taking a heart-centered breath. So feeling the Ave as the heartbeat. Ave, Ave, Ave. Exhaling. So all hail to the divine empowerment within. So, in honoring that, there are so many energies around us, and we are energy, and our bodies are working and doing their very best to adjust. This is a reminder, we are in energies we have never experienced as humanity on this planet before. There's been other openings, there's been other gateways, there's been other times where consciousness was lifted and there was connection available, and then it contract again, right? And we are in a moment, though, where the expansion and ability to lift, ascend, connect, create things into existence. I mean, you can think it and it can happen super fast. but our bodies have got to adjust, and they are like oftentimes healing crisis symptoms, like a sort of energetic fluing experience can be happening. There could be dizziness, there could be other things going on that our body is trying to move through. So I just love that this came up just as that reminder. If you're out there experiencing, strange symptoms or like a healing crisis without it feeling like you're actually sick, or that there's not anything bad going on, but your body's experiencing these symptoms as we are working to ascend. So feeling into this beautiful moment and reading, and I think it's not really a mistake because your reading needs to come from the cards of clarity. And this is the most amazing deck on the planet, if you know about this deck, the cards of clarity. And this really, as I connect with you, dear one, Alehia, I just feel such a sense of clarity, presence, and love around you. And there is very much just this stars, like you in the stars, you dancing in the stars, you being connected with your cosmic nature, and that this is birthing in a more profound way than perhaps it ever has before. No matter how many times we remember the truth of who we are and our mastery presence, there comes a threshold moment where we step through and there's more. And that's the moment you're at, is that like threshold of there's so much more. And are you really saying yes to the mastery experience that is calling you forth, because it's there? And get really, really clear on what it is that you see as your mission, your dream, and actively, breathe into it, visualize it, be with it, breathe through it. And there is like these beautiful, like blue, cosmic, again, blue slippers being put onto your feet. And I want everyone to feel this, because this is for everyone. Feel these cosmic blue slippers on your feet and feel how they're like, it is like a watery energy, like they're washing over your feet as you move and wiggle your feet and your toes. And they are supporting you as you are releasing very much through the soles of the feet, and saying to be very mindful of getting your feet into actual water often. Maybe some lemon slices, maybe some favorite essential oils to support the body to keep cleansing and clearing, and allow yourself to be with the water and really dance in the flow, because you are an amazing, beautiful A-Lion master, and it is your time. And this is that threshold. Breathe. Let it open. If there's any fear or anything hanging around the heart, just say, I love you. Thank you. Breathe and allow it to dissipate. And thank you so much for that request, because I know that was absolutely meant to be. And I do want to hop over and grab another caller on the line. It looks like this is beautiful Ishtara over in Portland. Namaste and welcome to the show.
Hello, beautiful Jess. How are you?
I'm amazing. How are you, beautiful?
Oh, Lord, I feel like I'm in the deep end.
Ooh.
And I don't swim that well. I would love a mini soul reading. I could say so many things, Jess, but what I will say is a year ago at the Lion's Gate is when my mastery presence said, it's time to get off opioids. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I lost everything. And right now feels very much a full circle, because my mastery presence has decided I don't smoke nicotine anymore.
Woo.
And my body and my brain, you can hear me shaking. My body and my brain are going through it. My life scripts are like bats in the belfry. And yet I notice I keep moving forward, but like the voices of like, I feel like the whole crew is like, hey, y'all, we can't swim.
Oh.
So any clarity you can bring for me would be such a gift.
Absolutely beautiful one. And, I was kind of chuckling because I made this whole thing about how I was going to read this card of clarity in that last little reading, and it had to come forward for yours because as you were talking, I'm like, oh, yeah, the cards of clarity. So, first, bring your hand to your heart and just breathe. And just take the moment to really honor your body for all that it's doing. I love that you're the follow-up call to that reading too, because your body is cleansing on so many levels as you are releasing the chemicals and the components that were all part of the nicotine. But all of the, as you know, everything else that's connected to that is coming up. And just let yourself feel this crystalline energy and this gift right now that is pouring in. You are the golden chalice. Your heart is the golden chalice. You are receiving now so many infinite blessings, and allow yourself to receive. There's a lot of energy about allowing that's coming up around you, to just really allow the gifts to come in, allow the healing to happen, allow yourself to just feel whatever you're feeling. And Archangel Haniel is who came in from this deck. All the Archangel cards have this beautiful sunrise picture on Lake Atitlan. These are completely, purely ensouled messages. So as you feel this message for you, the presence of divine flow is around you now and asks for you to be one with it. In our world, the harmony of all life is a delicate balance that sustains all without taking from any. Pay attention to how you are creating harmony in your world now. Whatever you're seeking to manifest is ready to come forth. All you need to do is remember that balance is a harmony that is worthy of your greater attention, except that you are ready to live in the spaciousness that is ever abundant through acceptance of the divine flow in action. Yes. So breathe again, hand to heart. Feel that divine flow all around you. And this is really for everybody. This is really for all of us. And thank you, you and Alehia, who called forward this message and card of Haniel. Divine flow and the harmony of all life. It just is. And the acceptance, I think, is key there. Again, that's allowing, accepting that you are really ready to live in this spaciousness that's ever abundant. So much is clearing, so much is releasing. Be with yourself, love yourself, and you shall walk through this too. And it's going to be absolutely incredible in record time, less time than you think is possible to move through this transition. As you honor yourself, you are honoring so many others, and you are modeling for so many others, and you are clearing for so many. So just love yourself more and remember you're doing a lot and you're doing more than enough. And just, I thank you so much. I love you so much, dear heart. And I am celebrating you in this because it's huge. You got this. You've got this. And it's just let it be what it's going to be. And it's all incredible and all in service to your mastery and to so many others that have the gift of the expansion that you are sharing on this planet. Thank you, beloved Ishtara.
Oh, Jess, thank you so much. I love you. I love our community, and I really needed that. Thank you so much.
It is my blessing and my honor. Thank you. And again, and thank you because, Shrink Kira always share this on their live shows and when they would do readings, right? And it's for all of us. When you feel that call and you reach out, it's for all of us, So I honor and thank you for calling that in. And there's so much love for you going on in the chat over at Facebook and YouTube as well. And incredible. And this community is incredible. And I just can't imagine being, anywhere else than hanging out here with all of the amazing energies and beings that we are. So if anyone else wants to try to hop in, that number is 517-208-1500. And you can call in, share a miracle blessing, just say hello to us if you want to request a mini reading. And I try to pop over into the chat and say hello. And I see a lot of you over there. Thank you so much for joining. It absolutely means so much to be able to share this time and space, and as we're moving forward into August and really thinking about this choice moment and thinking about 8-8, the Lion's Gate, which is going to be a peak up level moment. Think about, the themes that have been coming up today. There's a lot of adjustment happening, right, for our bodies. And you may be being called to release some of those things that don't serve. And you heard a few people mentioning NIM, navigating the inner matrix, an amazing journey and program that really helps you reprogram the old life scripts, cleanse, align, and get into the peace, love, and joy as the foundation of the spirit so we can lift off and be free. So if you aren't part of that home study program, please check out Navigating the Inner Matrix at shriandkira.com. And I have the blessing to be a coach for that. And if you go through the program and complete everything, you could be a coach for that. And it's available as a home study very soon too. There's the home study from this program's been around a long time, but we're doing the up level live version right now, which is absolutely tracking with everything that is going on, those of you that are part of it. And if it speaks to you at all, please check it out or ask me if you have any questions. I'd be happy to share with you. Bar none, the most incredible program that you could take, life-changing. And if you have those kind of beliefs or fears that just seem like they really stick, this really does dissolve them and helps us to align with our truth. And right now it's like, of course, we're preparing ourselves, and our vessel energetically takes a little longer to come along when all the shifts and energies are on us. Like I was sharing a bit ago, right? We're in an energy we have never been in as humanity, even though we've come to points where we were really rocking here. This is mega, and it's been happening. We have these up levels happening every month where we're getting, our truth chakra is getting open this year, especially, right? But every month we have all of this energy that is coming around to support us, and our bodies do need us. There is a lot of cleansing and clearing. So doing things that support your body, eating foods that are high vibration, alive foods, not processed, not canned, plant-based. Eating, it's going to help your body lift and help you shift through symptoms. Lots of water, movement, ascended kundalini. Our kundalini is opening in ways that it hasn't been able to open before with these energies. So our body is the densest energy of our energy fields, right? Our soul is already like, yes. And our spirit says yes. And then, our emotional body and physical body and psyche and all that, it takes a little longer. The energy is more coarse, more dense, and definitely congested quite often, right? So how we can support our body so that it's easier and that it can come along with us. Ascension is not about getting up and out of this body and going out there. It's about bringing the ascension energies into this form and creating through it in the world. You came to planet Earth because you're a master, and you have mastered all experiences. You have said yes to so much to prepare yourself to be here now. Earth is like one of the most incredible experiences to have. You get to have a form. You get to interact with a beautiful planet and beautiful beings in form. So to call forth and remember your mastery, true nature self while being in form is incredible. It takes dedication, it takes commitment, it takes that steadfast commitment, focused awareness, complete trust, the framework of support to enter that co-creative space. And trust me, it all does come to us when we say yes to that. When we actually say, no, we say no to like the drama, the pain, the suffering, and we say yes to my expansion. And I'm complete with that, old way of being. And this is my new moment and my new chapter. That is like the most incredible time that we're at right now, where that if we choose yes to that, we're so supported. And our ability to manifest, like Master Lady Kira Ra says, that law of instantaneous manifestation, it's real. Like, I know so many of you in the chat could be sharing miracles that you've had, and callers can share their miracles. But what are the miracles? Really count them, right? Count the blessings, count the miracles, see them, and notice what you are calling in, because you are creating powerfully all the time. But are you consciously aware? Because if you decide to direct your conscious awareness and attention to that which you are birthing and creating, everything can happen. I mean, I am watching things happen that are blowing my own mind. And there is going to be a lot more to share soon. Some of it I've just got to hold close to my heart right now, but I am literally over the moon about how much is coming together. Literally things that I talked about more than that, 7 years ago, are right now coming into existence. Things I visioned then are everything's been lining up for them to happen. Big things. And things that I've been visioning just, on the go and as it's coming, are manifesting and supporting that. And I know so many of you are feeling that too. It's absolutely our time. It's your time. It is our time to shine and to be and to live our gifts and to be unapologetic about it. The world needs you. The world needs what you have to share and offer. And if you have any part of your soul that has been saying, hey, I'm like ready to step out there with my gifts as a healer or as an artist or as a yogi, or I have a product or a tool that's going to support humanity and support wellness, and you're in that threshold moment and you're in that space of like, it's your book, whatever is just like, oh, I like want to do it. I want to birth that thing, or I've been doing it for a while, but I'm like ready for that next level. Please, with all my heart, this Friday, if you were catching this week in August, the first week of August, this Friday, August 6th, I'm doing a 1-day retreat. It's more of like a half day, 3/4 day online retreat for beings that have a passion project, that have a business or want to have those things, or are in the process of up leveling it. It's going to be a day of getting together in a space. I'm really going to support and facilitate you to have your next breakthrough moment, to move through what fears or whatever could be seeking to stop you there, and to really put the, rubber to the pavement, so to speak, and put together, your offer and what you're putting out there, and take those action steps in a container of beautiful soul forward beings. And it's going to be incredible. August 6th. So self-ascensionstudios.com. And please, if you have any questions at all, if you have anything in you that says, hey, I want to be there with these beings and I want to ignite, like I said, if you have not even ever started a business, but you're thinking about it, or you have a book you want to start, this is for you. If you're already there and already established and you want to keep going and want that community and support and have your next breakthrough, this is for you. I'm not sure how often I'm going to do these full day, 1-day retreats, maybe every quarter. So, I mean, really right now is your moment to get in if you're going to do it. So go to selfascensionstudios.com. I put it on the screen, and check it out, or email me, jess@selfascensionstudios.com. And I'm happy to answer questions or hop on a call with you and talk to you about it, because I know that there's more of you out there that are feeling the call to be a part of this. And I know that we're going to co-create some amazing things together. And then August 8th on Sunday is the new moon. So please check out that new moon ceremony. That is just by donation. If you feel called to donate, just come. But you do have to register in order to get the email and access to the new moon gathering and ceremony. And it would be absolutely incredible. We do some practices and self-ascension work and have some amazing conversation upliftment and channeled healing and meditation and balance that we conclude the evening with. So it's always a very beautiful moment for us individually and as expanding beings of light on the planet to come together in those moments. And again, it's that peak up level Lion's Gate. So it's going to be an incredible new moon gathering and ceremony. So I would absolutely be delighted if you join me for that. And stay tuned for the August 12th lineage holders and the September WWA, because there's so much birthing. And I mean, some of the stuff I have to be holding for myself in my heart right now will be revealed very soon. Very soon. Much more will be revealed. And stay tuned. Every Tuesday, Soul Fusion Cafe here at Oneness Talk Radio. Noon Eastern Time, 9 a.m. Pacific. I'm here hanging out with you. And grab my newsletter if you're not on that at selfascensionstudios.com. Find me on social media. Say hello. I'd love to hear from you. And it's always a gift. It's always a gift to connect with all of you. And in this moment, in this August choice, just really feel into, where is my heart aligned? Where is my truth? And what choice am I making? I am celebrating all of the amazing choices that you have all shared today, whether you verbalize them or held them in your heart. I feel you. I see you. And you are making a difference more than you might know sometimes. Keep going. Keep saying yes. Keep shining. Keep thriving. And let today be a beautiful, amazing day and moment. Keep saying yes. I love you, and until we're together next time, namaste and many blessings.
You've been listening to Soul Fusion Cafe with Jess Juntunen. Connect with Jess and learn more at her inspiration hub, selfascensionstudios.com, and over on Instagram at JoyLoveJess and Soul Fusion Cafe Radio, or over at Facebook at Self-Ascension Studios and Soul Fusion Cafe Radio. Thank you for listening. See you next week. Namaste and many blessings.